Wash away my troubles, wash away my pain with the rain and Shambhala. Wash away my sorrow, wash away my shame with the rain and Shambhala.
Guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. We have another episode of Scent Safari for you guys today, and we're going to take a look at a house called Rouge Bunny Rouge. And before we get into the house, let me explain to you how Scent Safari works. Basically, I reach out to a company that I don't know much about, usually don't own any fragrances from, and ask them to send me some samples. And when I get the samples, I pick out 4 that I think you guys will be most interested in. And then what I do is a couple hours before I do the video, I smell them for the first time. I put them on skin. In this case, I sprayed 4 on pulse points. And then right before the video, I top off. I spray another little bit. That way I have a different feel for the stages of the fragrance, and I give you my opinion. And we've done a bunch of these so far, and I'm really happy to have Rouge Bunny Rouge participate today. Now, Rouge Bunny Rouge is a UK-based house that does fragrances and cosmetics. And this house was started by a woman named Alexandra de Montfort, who's also creative director. And I first found out about this house when Twisted Lily opened up in Brooklyn. I think it was a couple years back now. They didn't have as many houses as they do now. They had a few really to jump it off, and Rouge Bunny Rouge was one of them. So that sort of got me interested in them. I'm going to give you a quote from Alexandra de Montfort about this house and her inspiration. So, quote, "At Rouge Bunny Rouge, we believe every day is worthy of a soupçon of whimsy. As if the book of the enchanted garden lies in our hands, we tell its enduring tales through powders that whisper over skin, unguents that caress and cajole, with mesmeric vapors that seduce the senses. With indulgent textures tied with wistful tones, each fragment is created to enhance natural beauty, allowing you to become the protagonist in your own mysterious tale. Everything in the enchanted garden is profoundly life-enhancing. The poetry of our brand has an underlying wistfulness, a sort of musing nostalgia for times past, yet something which we feel so deeply in tune with. With Rouge Bunny Rouge will whisper an unheard sense of romanticism and seduction into the ear of our customers, bringing a more vibrant, magical way of living into being." So basically, they want to magically enhance your lives with their products, their cosmetics, and their fragrances, and sort of take you to a different place when you're using their products. Now, they started actually doing fragrances in 2012, and as of now, they have 2 different collections. They have the Fragrance Confections and the Provenance Tales. Now, in New York, as I said, you could check these out over at Twisted Lily in Brooklyn. If not for them, I don't know that I know about this house. And Rouge Bunny Rouge was generous enough to give me a code, which I'll link to in the description, which I'll put in the description, RBR-must-know 20, so that if you'd like something from Rouge Bunny Rouge, you can use that code to get 20% off your order. So I think that's really magnanimous of them. No other house that I've worked with has done that yet. And they sent me samples of all their fragrances. So I picked 4 to go over with you guys today. You know how this works, so let's do it. Now, before we do that, actually, I just want to show you some of their fragrances came in these beautiful little sleeves, which give you the notes. And then they did also send me this Discovery Coffret, which unfortunately in the mail got a little bit bent, but that's okay. So you have their white fragrances and their dark fragrances as well. And so we're gonna go over today 4 that I picked out that I thought you guys would be interested in hearing about. So let's get into it. So the first off we're going to talk about is called Allegria. And Allegria is a 2009 release that retails for $129. And the notes on Allegria are bergamot, bitter orange, grapefruit, and passion fruit at the top. In the middle, black currant leaf, mint, basil, buchu, eucalyptus, and mimosa. And in the base, cedar, amber, moss, musk, hawthorn, and tonka. and this is beautiful. I really like this. I could see this being a Jean-Claude Ellena Hermes Jardin scent. It's that good. Not from the regular Jardin line, but really from the Hermescence collection, because it's very expensive smelling. What I get out of this one is green grass. I get black currant. It's easily one of the best green scents that I've ever smelled. I'm willing to say that about this one. Now, I want to make note, it's not galbanum green. It's not like that resinous sort of foresty green. It's really more like literally chilling in a garden next to a kid pissing fountain green. And it is as natural as a fragrance as I have come across. There's nothing in this that smells synthetic. To me, this is a bottle-worthy fragrance. This will go into my collection at some point. I think this is really well done. It's fruity, it's green, it smells like life. This one smells very vibrant and alive. And I'm gonna tell you guys that if you like green scents and fresh and fruity, you have to check Allegria out. So first one, huge winner. Now the next one I want to look at is called Arcadia. And Arcadia came out in 2014. It's got the same price as Allegria. The notes on this one are flowers, carrot seeds, amaretto, saffron, and plum at the top. In the middle, you're going to get incense, osmanthus, and woods, and in the base, vetiver, oak moss, and cedar. Now, this one is very good. This one reminds me a lot of a fragrance called Seven Veils by the Swedish house Byredo. But for me, this is a drier version of that. This one is more herbal. I actually prefer this one. Seven Veils went too far with vanilla and sandalwood. This one is a little more lively. I like the saffron in this one. I like the hit of incense in this one. It's a really nice fragrance. If you like carrot seed, I would check this one out. I don't know that I love this one. I'm not a huge fan of carrot seed in fragrances, but I think they did enough to surround this with some interesting notes. So definitely an interesting fragrance, Arcadia. The third one we're going to take a look at is called Lilt, I-L-I-L-T. And same price point. Notes on this one are fig leaf and green leaf at the top, peach, coconut, and violet in the middle, musk and vetiver in the base. And this is a beautiful fig fragrance. You know, what I'm learning about Rouge Bunny Rouge is that they know how to do green really well. This is gorgeous. Again, it's authentic. The fruity notes in this collection are so on point. To me, you know, the fig fragrance that seems to get all the hype is by Diptyque. Of course, Olivia Giacobetti did Visilcos for them, and that's the one that is beloved. This one is greener, perhaps fresher. It has a peach vibe for me more than coconut. I don't get a lot of coconut out of this one. Does this bring anything new to the fig game? I don't know. I'm not sure, but I'll say that the notes are absolutely spot on in terms of authenticity and juiciness. Like, there's nothing about this house to me that smells synthetic. Like, these are really good materials used, and the blending is superb. So we're gonna look at one more, and the last one we're gonna look at is called the Sylvan from the Provenance Tales collection. This one came out in 2013, and this one retails for $169. And the Provenance Tale collection, just so you guys know, has these black sleeves in comparison to the white. The notes on this guy are going to be grapefruit, juniper, and pepper at the top. In the middle, you're going to get incense and gaiac, and in the base, patchouli, cedar, and musk. This is another beauty, guys. Wow. So sandalwood isn't listed here, but this is a very woody scent. I definitely get some sandalwood, a lot of cedar. I get a lot of cedar in this one, and the wood is really nicely accentuated with the juniper, pepper. juniper and pepper. And for folks out there who enjoy Rush by Gucci, which was a discontinued fragrance, Gucci Rush for Men, this one has some similarity. I saw a comparison on Fragrantica. Now, personally, I prefer this to Rush, and the reason why is I think this one has more depth to it. It's really nuanced, and you can pick apart the juniper and the pepper and the cedar and the incense. I think this is a gorgeous cold weather fragrance. I like that it has a little bit of transparency. It's not weighed down in all the woods and spice. It's another one that, again, like the operative word is blending here. The blending is perfect on these 4 fragrances. So just really impressed. So that's sort of my takeaway on the 4 from Rouge Bunny Rouge. Would I buy any of these? Yeah, Allegria definitely. I need to look at the other ones and spend more time with this in the entire collection, but I'm really impressed by Rouge Bunny Rouge. And I want to let you guys know that this discovery set, as you see in front of you, contains 7 fragrances, can be had for $50. So with the coupon code, you can save a fair amount and get yourself a really, these are all 2 ml, so with 7 times 2, you're getting 14 ml of juice. And it's a really nice look. These are really interesting fragrances. I highly implore you guys to take a look at Rouge Bunny Rouge. And if you have any questions about Rouge Bunny Rouge, please feel free to reach out, and I'll try to answer them as best as I can. So guys, that has been this episode of Scent Safari. I'd love to know if you've smelled anything from this house, what your thoughts are, and of course we'll be back next week with more episodes later this week as well. Guys, you know what it is. My name is Maximilian, and I'm
wash away